All right, let's start with the Detroit Lions, though. NFL free agency, Detroit Lions. They only really made one new acquisition.
Yeah, a couple good ones, though. I mean, they signed a bunch of bums back, but
damn, that's really offensive.
A couple good.
Guess we'll never have those guys on the podcast.
Couple good
Jesus
signs
Christ. Let's start with DJ Chark.
Yes.
All right, how you feel? You've been wanting a wide receiver for a long, long time,
and it wasn't 25 cents on 25 mil, so I'm pretty happy.
Not, yeah.
You know, 10 million, good contract, 1 year, prove it guy. He's a big guy. He's fast. If he can stay healthy, he'll be the best receiver on the team. If he can stay healthy, I can see him having a 1,000-yard receiving season. And I like the sign. You know, it was cheap. We're still probably going to draft a wide receiver. I like it. I like it a lot. I mean, you know, I'm glad we didn't give Christian Kirk $21 million a year.
Jesus, that was crazy.
I'm glad we didn't give Allen Robinson $20 million a year. I wanted A-Rob. I didn't want to spend that much, though.
I feel like the Christian Kirk deal, I didn't want Allen Rob. No, like, disrespect me like that. Like, I love that he's from Detroit and all that shit like that. But I feel like the Christian Kirk deal priced us.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
For sure. And, like, Christian Kirk is nice, but fucking $21 million.
Christian Kirk is a
Christian
deep threat.
Kirk,
He's just a deep threat. Dude, Doug Peterson's wheeling and dealing, and he's signing everybody. I mean,
Doug Peterson or Trent Baalke. I mean, one of them.
Yeah, it's. I mean, it's got to be a brain trust. You know, it's got to be both of them. And if Christian Kirk makes $21 million a year, what the hell is Devontae Adams going to get paid? You think he's going to get $30 million a season? Can you see a wide receiver getting paid that much money?
I don't know. It's fucking crazy. It's such a stupid.
Because he's so astronomically better than Christian Kirk in every facet of the game.
I think he's either one or two best route runner in the game.
Yeah, for sure.
I think between him and Hopkins. Right, actually, I give Devontae Adams the best route runner in the game.
His route running's great, but it's his separation.
He has everything.
His like first step, his first cut,
size
to get
speed,
hands. I love him. Adams. My friend had him in fantasy one year, and then we made jokes because every time we were watching a Green Bay game, Aaron Rodgers would just chuck it. You'd see the ball in the air, he'd go Adams, and every time it'd catch him right in the breadbasket for a touchdown.
That's how it used to be with when Stafford was here. Do you see him like break away for a little bit and he just fucking winds up?
Calvin?
Like, yeah. Oh, he's going to Calvin.
He goes like that.
Yeah.
No. that's my throw a deep noise.
Oh wait,
go deep.
Yeah. All right. Anyway, DJ Chark, I looked it up. 25 years old. You like that? It's a 1 year deal, so it's really non-committal.
Yeah.
So I don't want to be like too excited about it. Also, I don't think the Lions are gonna be like world beaters this year. So I don't know if I might be excited from that extent. It's kind of like just a thing. Although him as a prospect, if it were a long run, I like it. 6'4". He ran a 4.3.
Yeah.
Fast dude. He had that 1,000-yard season back in Jacksonville. I think was with Blake Bortles and. Allen Robinson actually was his other teammate.
Yeah,
I like it. I mean,
I like it too.
High upside is what it is.
Yeah, for sure.
High upside for sure.
Dude, the offense
got going.
If Goff can play like he did at the end of the year last year, we're gonna have a good offense. We're gonna get arguably the best center, the best player on our team back.
That's true.
Frank Ragnow. Yeah, we're gonna have Decker hopefully for a full year. Penny Sewell in year 2. Vitae, Jonah Jackson made the Pro Bowl. We know what that running back trio now of Swift, Jamal, and Netflix can do. I like DJ Chark and Amon-Ra with Josh Reynolds and hopefully a rookie in Cephas. That's a pretty solid wide receiver room.
Everyone, I am guilty of too. I keep forgetting about Cephas.
Yeah.
He's actually, that's a good piece to have. I mean,
he's a good possession receiver. Solid, like Anquan Bolden is what he reminds me of.
Yeah, if you look at like the season that Reynolds had, and the season that Amon-Ra had, and granted they were like the only options truly that they went off. Like I think Chark is gonna have a fucking big year.
Oh, for sure.
And I think he knows it.
Yeah,
I think actually even last year, or not last year, but a couple weeks ago, going into free agency, Brad Holmes was like, "Yo, if you're a guy and you want playing time, you want a chance to prove yourself, like Detroit's the team to go to." And I think that's what DJ Chark's doing. And boy, he's already recruiting. That's the Jags had to release Miles Jack on the big ass contracts they signed. And DJ Chark right in the fucking Adam Schefter's Instagram.
Miles Jack,
it's like, hey, come to Detroit, bro.
Tell him to come to the D. You love to see it, man.
We need some linebackers too.
That's something that we finally have. We have a culture that people like, a culture that people want to be a part of. With Dan Campbell and with Brad Holmes, is people want to play for these guys. People want to play under these guys. And looking forward, you know, to what Ben Johnson can cook up in that passing game. You know, how more sophisticated the passing game will be next year. It excites me because, you know, Dan Campbell did a good job calling plays.
Yeah.
But, you know, it was kind of simple play other than the trick plays and going for it and fake punts. His basic passing offense was pretty simple. And I want to see what Ben Johnson can cook up with now that he's got two legit deep threats with Josh Reynolds and DJ Chark.
Yeah.
And then he can have, you know, Hawk and Amon-Ra in that middle of the field, Swifty out of the backfield. Like, I think we're going to see a much more sophisticated Lions offense, a much more in-depth passing attack, and I'm excited for it, honestly. It's all on the shoulders of Jared Goff. Is if he can play like he did in the last, you know, 6 games, the last 5 games of last year.
I'm trying to, like, wonder, like, am I feeling like a slappy right now? Because you just named some names. I'm like, I think Hawk, Swift, Chark.
Yeah.
Amon-Ra, like those are some names that get you hard.
Pro football.
Get you going there.
Get the gears pumping.
You know what I'm saying?
Dude, Pro Football Focus shouted us out.
Detroit Lions?
Yeah, they were like Detroit Lions. I just saw the graphic on Twitter. It's like Detroit Lions offense is going to be underrated. It showed Goff, Swift, Chark, Amon-Ra, and Hawkinson.
No big fucking deal.
Yeah, I mean, that doesn't mean much, honestly, but it's good to see us getting some love. You know, compared to where we were at last year going into that season.
Yeah.
We still don't have a great receiver room, but it's a lot better than it was last year.
For sure. Detroit Lions. I was thinking too, like, so all right, how do you feel about the Allen Robinson thing? 'Cause I know it's a guy you really wanted.
Yeah.
I thought it's like absurd, but
I mean, I didn't want him for $20 million a year. I didn't want him for $17 million a year. I thought if we could get him for, 4 years, 3 years, pay him $13-12 million a year, I would have been real happy with that. And I still wanted him. I'm kind of upset we didn't get him, but not as upset while looking at, the DJ Chark deal. I think that's a good deal. It's a better deal than we would have gotten if we would have signed Allen Robinson.
Yeah.
And he's younger, and I think Allen Robinson's a better player.
He's faster.
Yeah. I think he's got better ball skills. He's better at high pointing the ball in the air, and but like we've said, like what Scott talked about when we had him on, is Goff isn't a guy that's gonna throw you those 50-50 balls. Yes. He's not a guy. Allen Robinson is a 50-50 ball guy. He's gonna win at the top of the route, while DJ Chark is a burner. He's gonna run by you. And
that's what I was saying too. Is like Goff needs guys that can get open, because he's not going to be a guy that's going to throw you open. You know what I'm saying? He needs these speedy guys. We have not only do we have a speedy guy, but then they got a guy with size.
Yes,
fit there on the outside, like 100%. I think this is a good signing. I think the fact he's recruiting guys takes it from a B to A+.
Yeah, that's awesome. Lit. If we can get Miles Jack, that would be sick. It's just another pass rusher.
And I was thinking too, I was pretty hype on like Marcus Williams, who just signed with the Ravens, $70 million, 5 years, and
too much.
Definitely way too much, but like it was like sexy. Like it was so easy for me to start falling in love with these big names. But I thought back in recent history, this is yesterday, I was thinking too, I was like, the best free agent class in my lifetime the Detroit Lions ever had was one where they cleaned up on the secondary market.
Yeah.
That year they got, I think it was 2013, they got Glover Quinn, Reggie Bush.
Yeah.
All like day 2, day 3 guys.
Yeah.
And like no names. Obviously Reggie Bush, a big name, so people were freaking out about, but like he wasn't getting no big contracts. And like, what happened after that? We went on a little run there.
Yeah.
Give me some ganja. 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 Give me some